We're here at Fabspeed Motorsport. It's June 4th, 2013. We're going to do a little video explanation of our Sportcat for the McLaren MP4-12 Coupe and Spider cars. On the right we have Fabspeed's McLaren Sportcats with our HJS short catalytic converters. On the left we have the factory McLaren catalytic converters. It's a twin catalytic converter system. It's very restrictive, but yet the car, being a twin turbo, still is able to make a lot of horsepower. Some of our competitors have been talking about how the catalytic converter that we've chosen is not as good as theirs. Fabspeed is a #2 customer in the world to HJS. We have years of experience. We know these cats inside and out. We know what they offer. Sometimes we even, being such a good customer, we get a little inside info from them. When Fabspeed went to develop our products for this car over a year ago, we approached HJS with their recommendation for this car, and what they said was they have a very special cat. It's been used by some OEM manufacturers in twin turbo applications that make more horsepower than the McLaren, and they recommended this cat to us. The reason why it has to be a little bit more of a cell count is because it's shorter, so it needs more catalyst in order to scrub the exhaust and keep the check engine light off. But the reason why it has to be so short, as you can see on the factory part has a short cat and then makes a nice turn here with a nice radius. It has a nice end cap on the factory part, and we wanted to maintain that because the nice end cap and the soft bend here actually increases the flow, increases the efficiency through the catalytic converter. When you have to go to a longer cat, like the HJS cat we use on the Porsche 911 turbos, the cat's longer, so the actual body of the cat comes out into where the factory pipe would start to bend, and there's not a lot of room on this car. These pipes are encapsulated with shields, so when you have to go to a longer cat, you have to jut this. This is a 3-inch tube. You have to jut that in, so you lose some efficiency with using the longer cat. We tried it. We didn't like the solution, and we went back to our 300 cell short cat because it keeps the check engine light off. It's a stronger cat than a 200 cell, so even though it doesn't have the HD stamping from HJS, it is an HD cat, and you can ask them and they'll tell you it's 50% stronger than their 200 cell cats. And it allows us to have this nice soft bend coming out of the cat, which maintains the flow efficiency through the pipe. And the last thing we want to mention is that Fabspeed offers a 2-year warranty on its catalytic converters. I think some of our competition only offer 1 year. So all this talk about HD cats and strong enough, not strong enough, our warranty is double what our competitors are. And we've also talked to some engineers. We've done some simulations in-house, and we've talked to the HJS, and on a turbocharged car typically, and on the McLaren, the highest amount of pressure on a turbo car is before the turbine, and that's where all the exhaust pulses are hitting. They're hitting the turbine wheel. That's the point of the turbo. The turbine wheel spins, and then the exhaust shoots out the back. So those pulses are greatly softened by the turbine. So it's not like a normally aspirated car that's 14-to-1 that's pounding right into the catalytic converter. Those exhaust pulses are hitting the turbine, and that softens the impact on the catalytic converter. So we don't want anyone to be scared about exhaust pulses ruining a non-HD stamped cat. When we have an HD cat here, it fits the car better, it allows for a better product. The car makes significant horsepower and torque increases, and we just wanted to make this video to educate the consumer a little bit better.